Okay, hello guys. Today is a Monday, but for me at work, it's like my Friday, I guess, because my days off are Tuesday, Thursday. I know I haven't filmed in a while, and that's because I don't know if you can tell by my voice, but I was sick with strep for a good week. And pretty much dying for a week, so obviously I didn't feel like filming. And I told you guys in my first video that I would only ever film, like I'm not going to force myself to film. I'm only ever going to film when I feel like it, because obviously this channel is for me and for like my documentation of my life and that sort of stuff. So I just felt like filming today because I work this evening. Today's my Friday, as I explained to you earlier. And I go to work at 2, but I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys while I was on my way to Sprouts to go pick up kind of my weekly groceries, because I just kind of felt like doing that today. Usually before my evening shifts, I don't like want to do anything, because my evening shifts, I work really hard at them and they kind of emotionally and physically wreck my body, so I a lot of times will just stay at home before I have to go into work. But today I just felt like going out to Sprouts and kind of just perusing around, so I felt like bringing you guys along and talking to you on my way there. Today I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about just like happiness, and more specifically my journey towards happiness and how that's going. So I'm currently on 75 milligrams of Zoloft. For those of you who don't know, I'm also in therapy, and I have a psychiatrist, obviously, for my medication. I started on 50 milligrams of Zoloft, and then we bumped it up recently to 75. And, it's just hard because, so for me, my mental health journey, I have been depressed for the better part of a year. And I would say that a couple months ago, I hadn't felt true happiness in a year. And I will say now, I still, I feel happiness from moment to moment, and the medication is helping tremendously, obviously. Even just the small mountains that the medication moves, I don't notice them anymore. But I can think back to who I was and what my day-to-day life was like a couple months ago, and I'm just astounded by the progress that I've made, obviously, right? And so, it's hard because I know that the medication has helped so much, but I also don't know really, and I can't remember what happiness feels like. Just happiness on a daily scale, like just default happiness. I don't remember what that feels like. And I would say that right now, if you ask me how I was doing, I'm okay. But I'm not great. And even though I'm doing all these great things with my life that I really am excited about and enjoy, it's hard for me to fully enjoy them and fully be in the moment and fully enjoy that. And so, when that happens and you're on medication, it's kind of a weird dance that you have to do between, thinking you need to bump up your medication, or between thinking maybe, it's something that you're doing in your life that's wrong or something like that, right? That's making you not happy. And I think that I've come to the conclusion, I think that I want to maybe consult my therapist and my psychiatrist about bumping up my medication. Just because I don't think I have the right mixture, I guess, yet. I don't think that it's, the right one. I don't know if 100 milligrams of Zoloft is something that, is normally prescribed a lot of the time. I don't know if that's something that I'll have to, really, really dig into and decide, but it's just me just sitting here thinking right now in my head, I really do think that bumping up my medication is what would be best. But along with just the medication talk that I wanted to have with you guys, I also wanted to talk to you guys just kind of about happiness in general. Like I said, I haven't felt like true happiness in a long time. And, you know, obviously, like I said, I feel it moment to moment. Like, if there's something that's happening that I'm really excited about, I'll feel happy, like, in the moments, right? But, you know, I don't necessarily feel happy when it comes to just, like the day-to-day. And so, you know, maybe that's something that I need to bump my medication for. And maybe that's something that I need to, you know, try and figure out. And it's obviously something that I'm every single day trying to figure out. And it's really confusing. For any of you who are going through your own mental health journey, to know when you've kind of reached, not, I guess, like the apex of the good that your medication will do, to know when that is the right amount is, you know, hard. And it's like hard to like try to listen to yourself, but to not really know what you're supposed to be listening for, right? Like, I don't really know what my day-to-day is supposed to feel like and supposed to look like. And obviously, I think that if you are ever going through your own medication journey, I would strongly suggest doing therapy on top of it, because talking to your therapist about a lot of the things can help you weed out what's just situational for you or what's just mentally what's going on in your brain, right? So, you know, right now, sorry, you can tell I've been sick. Right now, you know, I'm not in a great place at work, and work is pretty stressful, but that's not, you know, what I'm basing this off of. Like, I talk to my therapist about that, but obviously that's not, you know, like moment to moment, that's not what's making, you know, my life like sad, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know anything, right? This is my first, you know, journey with myself, and this is my first medication for mental health that I've ever been on, and I don't know the answers to any of my questions. And the, you know, crazy and, you know, sometimes frustrating thing is, neither do the mental health professionals that I am working with, right? Like, your therapist doesn't know what's going on inside your head. You can tell your therapist, hey, this is what's going on inside my head, but they won't know unless you tell them. Same thing with your psychiatrist. Like, your psychiatrist isn't going to know that you know, you don't think the medication is working to its fullest extent that it should be unless you tell them. And I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys about that, and just kind of have a general, like, not directional, but just general talk about mental health, because that's what I'm going through right now, and that's, you know, the kind of day-to-day struggle that I'm going through, is trying to determine whether or not, like, it's user error, I guess, that I'm feeling, like, you know, whether or not I'm doing something, or whether or not it's just the chemicals in my brain that haven't found the right mixture for themselves, if that makes sense. So, if you guys, you know, are kind of going through your own mental health journey, I hope that this video helped you feel seen and heard. I'm going to go grocery shopping and then go to work, and then have a nice, fun weekend where I'm, you know, hopefully taking advantage and helping myself be happy on a daily basis. So, thank you guys for listening. Bye. Love, Emma.